here are my Premier League Game Week 2 predictions. Now, last week, I went 1 for 10 from the field. The only game that I got right was Manchester City beating Bournemouth 2-1, and I'm happy about that, but every other game, I got wrong, so let's try to do better this week. First game is Manchester City visiting Crystal Palace, and based on my season predictions from earlier this summer, I don't have really much faith in Crystal Palace at all. I honestly believe City is going to beat them on the road. I got City winning 2-0. They're just a significantly better team, and honestly, as much as I don't want to admit it, I like the signings that they've been doing. Next up is Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest. Honestly, very similar vibe as Nottingham Forest to Crystal Palace. I don't really have too much faith in them after the first game, but again, it's the first game of the season. Can't really put that down on them too much. I still got Liverpool winning this one 2-0 as well. I don't think it's really going to be a competition at Anfield. Next game, we got Hull versus Coventry City, and I think this is going to be a bounce-back game for Coventry City. I have them beating Hull 1-0 at home. Very straightforward prediction, but that's how I see it happening. Bournemouth versus Everton is a very interesting game. Everton played very well last week against Crystal Palace, and even though Bournemouth lost, they did stick it out very well on the road against Manchester City. So, it's tough for this one, but I'm going to say 1-1 draw. I think they're going to tie each other this week. Next game is Spurs versus Newcastle. I think Spurs are going to bounce back, again, as much as I don't want to admit that. Even though Newcastle didn't look too bad with their new era in front of them, I still think Spurs can win at home. I'm going to say 2-1 Tottenham. Contender for game of the week, we got Chelsea versus Brighton, and this is going to be an electric game. Chelsea started off very strong, but Brighton started off even stronger. I do think that Brighton being on the road and Chelsea being at home is a huge factor for this game. Therefore, I'm going to say 3-2 Chelsea. I think Chelsea win at home. And honestly, a banger of a game, I believe, is going to happen. Next is Leeds versus Brentford, and based on how Brentford played last week, they played really freaking good. I think they're going to win again on the road. I think they're going to win 2-1 over Leeds. It's going to be a closer game than the Tottenham game, but they're going to carry that momentum into this week. Next is Sunderland versus Fulham. Honestly, I'm not too crazy excited about this game. I think it's going to be a low-scoring affair. I honestly am tempted to go 0-0 on this one, and now that I say it, I actually am going to predict 0-0 for this game. I don't think anyone's going to score. If they do, good for them. Next up is Man United versus Ipswich Town, and Manchester United have to come back, right? Like, there's no way they lose to another promoted team 2 weeks in a row. And as much as I would love to predict that for just the giggles, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say Man United win this game 2-0. They're going to beat Ipswich at home. Last and most certainly not least, my personal game of the week, not just because I'm an Arsenal fan, just because it's two great teams versus one another. Just don't get that twisted. Arsenal is visiting Aston Villa, and personally, I have Arsenal beating Aston Villa. I say we win 2-1 on the road. I believe we concede a goal, but I believe that we will outpace them. We will push them to the limit, and we will get ourselves a win on the road. Let me know what you guys think about the predictions, and yeah, hope you guys have a great day.